This is today's WWE NXT full show results video, and the show started with the entrance of Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams, and immediately Ilya Dragunov also comes. Dragunov says last week he didn't mean to put his nose into their business, but there's something they don't seem to understand, and that's that he wanted to face Hayes as champion at Great American Bash. Carmelo says it's gonna be a fight and nobody is more qualified to face him than Dragunov, but he needs to understand that he's going to win. Dragunov says if Hayes fails his whole dynasty will fall apart, and it doesn't matter what a great champion he feels he is, because at Great American Bash, this mad dragon will blow fire that he can't control, and Carmelo says he'll blow that fire out, and for one of them it'll be champagne and the other, just pain. Then we saw a tag team match between Dragon Lee and Nathan Frazer versus Los Lotharios, and the result of this match was Dragon Lee and Nathan Frazer won the match by pinfall with a running Ace DDT from Lee on Angel Garza. Post-match, Garza and Carrillo argue and Humberto shoves Angel to the ground. Then we get another Baron Corbin vignette of him trying to find himself in the woods or whatever. The next match happened between Gigi Dolan versus Kiana James, and the result of this match was Kiana James defeated Gigi Dolan by pinfall with 401k on her bag. The next match happened between Axiom and Scripps versus Bronco Nima and Lucian Price, and the result of this match was Bronco Nima and Lucian Price won the match by pinfall with an assisted stomp on Axiom, and before the ending, we saw Scripps betray Axiom by attacking him. Back from the commercial, the ring is full of Tony D'Angelo's family and associates, and Channing Stacks Lorenzo gets on the mic and recounts the story of how we got here and Tony comes down to hug everybody. D'Angelo gets on the mics and puts Stacks over for coming up with his master plan and tosses to video of them planning it all out together. Then Gallus makes their entrance, and Joe Coffey tells D'Angelo he's gonna wish he was back in the cell because it would be a lot safer for him than the outside is right now. Tony tells M to get their shine box and shine the titles up real nice because they're coming for them, and Wolfgang tells them they're not even gonna make it to Great American Bash, and Gallus enters the ring. To their misfortune, all the assorted family in the ring are carrying crowbars and other bludgeoning instruments and they lay Gallus out, putting Mark Coffey through a table full of catering, and the family raised the NXT Tag Team titles. The next match happened between Elektra Lopez versus Thea Hale, and the result of this match was Thea Hale defeated Elektra Lopez by submission with the double wrist lock. Post-match, Thea Hale cuts an excited promo about how she wants a rematch against Tiffany Stratton because she knows she can tap her out, and Duke Hudson supports her, leading a rematch chant, and Tiffany Stratton comes, and she said if Thea wants a rematch, she's got it, and Thea wants it to be a submission match, and Tiffany says no way, only the champ can add a stipulation to a match. She turns to leave and Hale gets the double wrist lock again and wrenches it in until Stratton gives and accepts the submission match. Then we see Dominik Mysterio chatting with Rhea Ripley when Tony D'Angelo and family walk by, and Tony tells him Benny from the yard says hi and wishes him luck tonight. Then Lyra Valkyria walks by and Rhea asks if she was wrong about her, seeing how JC Jane handed her ass to her, and Lyra says she wasn't, and it'll be different next time. The next match happened between Eddie Thorpe versus Oro Mensah, and the result of this match was Oro Mensah defeated Eddie Thorpe by pinfall. Then we saw Blair Davenport and Roxanne Perez getting mic'd up for a satellite interview, and Perez says Booker T was just giving her some advice and Davenport says she's gonna leave Perez laying in front of all her friends and family. Perez is sick and tired of everyone thinking she's an easy target, because there's been a rage building inside of her and Blair only adds to it. She promises she'll show a side of herself we've never seen before and Davenport won't see it coming, and Blair scoffs and tells her to just go home when she loses because she doesn't belong here anymore, and Roxanne takes her mic off and storms out of the interview while Blair mocks her. In the main event of the show, we saw a match between Dominik Mysterio versus Wes Lee for the NXT North American Championship, and the result of this match was Dominik Mysterio defeated Wes Lee by pinfall with the help of Judgment Day and becomes the new NXT North American Champion, and the show goes off the air.